someone noticed that lime green is going to be in fashion this spring. I don't believe it. Hello, welcome to a new video. So today I am taking photos of all my art. I'm going to have to do this as voiceover, sorry. Oh, just typical. This is literally the only spot in the garden that doesn't look a complete mess at the moment at this time of year. We've got the rosemary that's out. Unfortunately it's a bit scrappy behind it, but you don't really see it in the pictures, so hopefully this is okay. And finally I can do this. It's just been raining constantly. I was so glad to be getting these photos done. Some of these paintings had been hanging around in my studio all winter, waiting for better weather and a better light for the photography for my website. It was really nice to finally have the photos to give my shop a refresh with all the new paintings too. Almost all these paintings were part of a cohesive collection, which are now all printed in a little book called Echoes of Spring, along with some poetry and little short stories. If you like my art but perhaps don't have the budget or perhaps space for an original painting, but would still like to experience a sense of enchantment and history, then perhaps this little book is for you. I'll put the link in the description below. Last one. Hello, it's me from the future here. I'm just popping in because my video from last week in current time has only been up a day, and already I've had so much kind response for my Instagram plea. I've had loads of new followers, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's just the boost I sort of needed to get going again and give me the inspiration to keep trying, and hopefully I will keep growing my account, and that will be in part down to you, so thank you very much. And if you missed it, you don't know what I'm talking about, my old Instagram account that I began over 10 years ago was just deleted on a whim by the Meta bots, and so I've just recently started a new one. So thank you for following me, I really do appreciate it. Sorry about the sound of the rain in the background, it's really heavy. Okay, so I've got this one out again. Do you remember this? So this was actually the piece I chose to take to my graduation event in Italy. Sadly it didn't sell, but I still absolutely love it. In fact, it's more of the direction I'm trying to head in now than what I have been doing. I love this abstraction here. And the pink sky, you know, unrealistic colours. I like that. I like this blend of the blue as well. I think it's quite a successful colour story, as they would say. So the reason why I've got it out is because I want to include it in my Echoes of Spring book. And I had a feeling, and I was right, that the poem I wrote on top. I wrote on top to be more visible. I went through a phase where I thought actually it might be annoying for people if they can see that there's words there but they can't read them. So for a few of my older paintings the poem is on top. I've gone off that idea. I now like the poems hidden, and a little hint of writing is what I prefer. So I'm going to get out my gouache paints for the first time in years and just do a little bit of scraping with the palette knife over this writing to push it back a bit. And then hopefully the weather will be a little bit better tomorrow so I can get a new photo. There we are. I think that's done already. That was a quicker job than I expected actually. I don't know, there's something about this blob here that's not straight. There we go. That's just the right level. You don't notice there's writing at all until you look really close up, and then you can't quite read it. So that's what I like now. And yeah, tomorrow I will hopefully get a new photo of it ready for the book, which is exciting. And it's nice to have out again. I really like this painting. It's a shame it didn't sell. Maybe with a bit more promotion, because to be fair, although I did put them on my YouTube channel, I didn't really do a lot of promotion other than that of these paintings. So I think it's time to get some of these out again, see if there's any improvements I can do and make changes where I want to. I think that's going to be fun actually. Red sky at night, shepherd's delight. I think it might not be raining tomorrow, which is lovely. Oh, cat has literally, while I was just saying that, jumped onto my lap. Happy boy. My room is a little bit crowded at the moment because I have a new chair. So my old chair is there. And we've also had a beanbag in here on the floor lately. I don't know if you've seen a red beanbag in the background of some of my clips, but it's just been too cold in the living room. I've got this radiator on in here to keep me a little bit warmer. Now, this one looks pretty identical to my new one, but the foam under the bum is so much more comfortable. You're being too demanding, Rafiki. But this new one has come from Chris's office, which are closing down. So I think I'm going to even get another one to replace my pink one. Well, it's actually a very, very old tatty black one that I made covers for, which is a bit sad because it took me ages to finally get round to making those covers. I won't, of course, be wasting the velvet. Morning. It's a beautiful sunny weekend day. I will definitely get out in the garden later, but first try and sort out my French as usual. But first, somebody is coming over to try on some clothes. Because I don't do any festivals or anything anymore, do let me know if you'd like to pop over to try anything on, because yeah, you're welcome to. It just leaves me a little flustered running around tidying up, but that's okay. It's a good reason to do it. So yeah, these are the dresses this lady has chosen to come and try on. This one, I absolutely love this one. It's a proper Cinderella dress. Look at this. It's just full of layers of frills. I love that one. I'm really surprised that one hasn't gone. This one, which is sort of a raggedy fairy dress in lilac. And this one, I'm tempted to keep that one. If she doesn't buy this one, I'm really half tempted to keep that one for myself because I love this one. But it's a really pretty one. We did some photos of this one at Stone Circle in Cornwall. Yeah, it's a good one. I like that one. And actually, have I painted? I think I've painted. I'm sure I have. I have. There's a painting of this dress as well. And lastly, oh, you can't see it very well because it's got the sash over the front. There's a massive sash. We've got this green and purple one here, which again, gorgeous. Love it. Oh my god, is that cat sick on? Oh, the cat's just been sick on the floor. Oh my god. Stress. The cat is liking having something different in the living room. I just hope he doesn't try climbing up them. Do I need to shut you away somewhere, Rafiki? Well, she did buy the dress, and the exciting thing is, oh, they have gone, haven't they? The exciting thing is it's going to be her wedding dress, which I didn't realise. So that is lovely. Yeah, she said it fitted like a glove. I'm saying it. The first one that she wanted, the other three were just to try on whilst they were here. But the one that she wanted, that she saw online to begin with, that one was perfect. So I'm really pleased about that. Hello, well I'm back at these four that I was working on a couple of months ago, I think. I've had them propped up in here and I've been looking at them, and yes, I'm not completely happy. They are a little too busy. This lady's face. Hello, so it's the next day. You didn't get much of my conversation yesterday because the battery ran out and I only had half an hour to paint yesterday, so I'm afraid I did not go and get a new battery and carry on talking. I just thought, no, I do not have time for this. I'm going to start painting. So I worked on this one. No, I worked on this one. I'm about to work on that one. I worked on this one and I scumbled a lot of white over the top here and there. Added some more definition of flowers down here and leaves and grasses and that sort of thing. And also I sort of did an imagined horizon line here, sort of a distant hill perhaps. Oh, and I worked a lot on the face. I'm so much happier with the face now. It was just a tiny thing. The shadow of her nostrils was too much and her mouth came round her face too much. And those tiny little fixes, I think, are everything. Yeah, I'm really pleased with that. I think I'm going to call this one a day because I'm making up the backgrounds of these, and I've sort of said this before, I'm not very good at making things up. So I'm just sort of doing vague improvements, trying to make it slightly less abstract with these. I just don't feel it worked very well in some instances. I felt like it just needed a little more definition. Like here I've got lots and lots of flowers in the foreground, but I haven't got any stems. So I'm going to go in and add the stems, and again add a bit more scumbling up here. Get these blends a little more blendy, make it look all a little more soft. That's what I'm looking for. A little bit more softness. I still don't mind some of the contrast, but perhaps this bit is a little too intense down here. I'm not sure. So, you know, I'm going to be thinking of things like that. So I'm going to put this one to one side, let it keep drying. Yeah, we have lost some of the sparkle. I have gone over some of the sparkly bits, which is kind of a shame. There's still hints of it, which is nice. It does bring depth, actually. Okay, I think I'm happy with this one now. I love the thickness of the paint in some of these bluebells, and they look more like bluebells too. So I'm happy with that, plus some wild garlic. I've got a mix of wildflowers in this one. Ah yeah, that's better. They're just looking too thick. I've made her a little happier, which I'm really pleased with. She was looking a little bit sulky, I thought. Now I've managed to just, there's a tiny tweak at the corner of her mouth. Those things are so difficult when you're painting small people. I've also introduced a bit of a horizon line here, just very subtly. I'm liking it, so I'm going to probably carry on with that with the rest of them. So I'm going to call that it for now. As usual, leave it to sort of percolate, and we'll see what I do, if I do any more in the future. But I'm kind of thinking that's finished. It just fits. I didn't expect that. Right, so my next one is this one. A lot of it is turning quite greyish actually. I think that's the purple tones, which I kind of like. It's sort of neutral, making it a little more neutral. So yeah, I'm going to do that again with this one. Keep scumbling just a little bit of white over the top. Okay, I'm going to call this one finished as well now. I think I'm going to wait for that to dry, and then I might go in with a metallic white. Oh yes, that looks good. That makes these green bits bright now. I do love it when I come up with a solution as I'm talking to you, particularly when the solution actually works. Well, this is something to remember, and is making me wish I'd asked for Christmas some of those new oil sticks that everyone is using. Love, love, love. Okay, finished. And then lastly, I have got this one. I have a sneaky suspicion that this one is also finished. I think all 4 of them are finished now. I'm really happy with them. Exciting. I'm really glad, because sometimes you're just not quite sure what you're doing, but you just give it a go anyway. And then the result turns out to be okay. So yeah, I'm happy. Well, that's it for this week's video. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. This little catch up in my studio and what I've been up to. Yes, if you are interested in purchasing my little book, Echoes of Spring, then I think the best place to buy it is on Amazon. I did post a copy, a signed copy, but I wildly underestimated the cost it would be to post to America. It was £10. It was £10. Can you believe it? So yeah, unless you want to pay double, it probably is best that you order from Amazon. And if you have Prime, then it is free postage. At least it is in this country. I would assume it's the same around the world. So please join me again next week. There's going to be more updates on getting the veranda built and doing stuff around the house. And also coming up, we've got more goings on in preparation for Southeast Open Studios, where I'm taking part with my sister, Jane Mucklow. The booklets have now been printed. Our listing looks really good. Jane's got a beautiful landscape photo next to my one of, oh, it's not around here at the moment, but I did the one by the fire with the couple talking by the fire. The narrative of the people talking might draw people in, so I went with that one for my listing. I will put the link below to our page on the Southeast Open Studios website, so you can come and find us if you are in Kent or in the area. We're actually quite near London. It's north of Sevenoaks, so quite easy to get to from London. And yeah, the road links are good from anywhere in the southeast. So yeah, do a trail, go and discover lots of lovely art, and come and say hello. I'd be really happy to just have a chat. No obligation to buy or anything. Yeah, it'd be just nice to say hello. So yeah, a little reminder to come along to that if you are in England. if you're in Southeast England, that would be great. If you are in the southwest, I will be doing another one a bit later in the year in Somerset. That's coming up as well, which is keeping me very busy getting everything ready. So vlogs about that are on their way. And I will see you again very soon. Do take care. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And yeah, take care. Bye.